Good morning and welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. It is a gray Monday morning, but I love Mondays. I love the start of a brand new week. And so far I have been busy in the studio all morning, just getting things done. And I feel like if I start my day off strong or my week, then it sets me up for success for the rest of the day and the rest of the week. And I have been tackling all the things today, which feels great. So far, I have edited and uploaded my weekly vlog on Patreon. I have packed orders that came through over the weekend, and I'd really like to drop them off to ship as soon as possible because our weather forecast is calling for freezing rain, which is the absolute worst in my opinion. I hate when the roads are icy. I still have not heard back about my car, so I am just keeping my fingers crossed that it is not a huge repair. They were closed most of the weekend, so I'm hoping that no news is good news. I also found, while I was starting to clean up and get some work things organized, I found these black leather scissor covers or sheets that I have had for a little while and I completely forgot about them. So I need to take photos of these and get them up in the shop. I have never had black ones before, so I think that's kind of fun. I also have some other photos to take. I've got my finished objects that I'd really like to take photos of and put on Ravelry. I'm only about halfway through weaving in ends, a little bit more than half. I ran out of time when I was working on them last week, and then things have been kind of busy. So that got sidetracked, but I'd like to tackle that. I'm also thinking of doing a little flash sale on some red leather items that I have because I just think they're so pretty, and I think they're perfect any time of the year, but they're also quite festive. So I just have a few everything leather tote bags, and I think I will do that at some point today or tomorrow as well. But in between tackling all of the work things this morning, I've also been doing a couple of fun things or thinking about them, and I thought I would share them with you. The first one is this Seasons of the Witch Oracle card set. I purchased this a little while ago for the winter season because I have another couple of sets that I've fallen in love with, and they're called In Bulk Oracle cards from Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and I've never really been an Oracle card reader. I really just use them for fun, and these sets in particular I find are so beautiful. The artwork on them is absolutely stunning. Look at them. They're so beautiful. They kind of have like a cozy, I don't know, like a cozy creative vibe to them. And I really like to occasionally pull one out in the morning, sometimes even in the afternoon. Like, look at that. Just for a little bit of a boost, like a creative inspiration. Sometimes I find they're really good to be like a journaling prompt. I look at the image, the colors, I read the little blurb and whatever the card is. And a lot of times I find it really relative to what's going on in my life. Now, it might just be like a horoscope where it's so general that you can make it apply to your life, but I mean, I just think they are a sweet little way to add something pretty to my day. And sometimes I think it's because I work alone and I don't have a coworker to chat with. It's just a really nice prompt to get me thinking. So I thought I would share the one that I pulled over the weekend and then the one that I pulled today. So over the weekend, I pulled this one called Sacred Space. And I thought it was perfect. It says, mundane to eyes, not of my own. These sacred responsibilities are mine to embrace. And I have been in a total nesting mood this past week. I'm sure a lot of us have, with pulling out holiday decorations or just winter decor. But once I brought that bedding home and I washed it and I set up my room, I have just been nesting ever since. And then I pulled this out on Saturday, which was perfect. And then today I pulled out Winter Woodlands, which is also really beautiful. And it says, take time to honor what you feel. Self-compassion is the healing balm you desire. And this one felt perfect for me because after combining those couple of days for Vlogmas, I've done it twice now, I feel like that was the self-compassion I really needed to show myself. And it's just opened up a lot more for me creatively. I've been thinking about starting some projects. I've been knitting a lot more. I've just been enjoying the quiet, and this was the perfect thing to read this morning. It felt like a little pat on the back. And I just love those. They're just a fun little way to add a boost to my morning or my afternoon. One of the other things I just pulled out that I'm hoping to start this week. I won't say today, but I'd really like to start this week. I have this basket and I've been collecting a few things to make bookmarks. I got this bookmark little loom to weave and it is so pretty. It was from Cedar Brook Fiber Company on Etsy. And in my little basket, I have velvet ribbon. I have these other like silk dyed ribbons, which I believe I bought from the same Etsy shop, Cedar Brook Fiber Company. That's a mouthful. And then I have these little yarns that I picked up while I was in Ireland, and I thought they would make the perfect base for a woven bookmark. And then I might use the ribbons as some kind of accent or at the top. I'm not really sure yet. So I have all of that in a basket. I'm really hoping to start that this week. And then I also have some embroidery threads that I've been really wanting to embroider designs on one of my denim aprons. So I've had all of these things tucked away in here for a while, and I've been thinking about them as December projects. So I am just collecting any of the other notions or materials that I think might be good in here. I have needles in here. I think I need to find a bigger needle for the loom. I need to throw some scissors in here. I'm just collecting all the things so that I can start a couple of fun creative projects throughout the week, and I'm really looking forward to them. So I think I am wrapping up in here for the moment. I am going to head out and drop off some shipments before it starts raining. later in the day. It's probably around 5:30 or 5:45. It is completely dark outside, and I should probably get down to the kitchen and start figuring out dinner. But I've been procrastinating. I don't really feel like cooking tonight. I think it's going to be a leftovers and salad kind of night. I might throw some mozzarella sticks in the oven. I might just have some crackers and cheese with olives because that is one of my favorite things to eat. And I've just had a really busy and productive day. We also had some very bad news about my car. The engine is completely gone. It is dead. We need a brand new engine. So I don't think we were completely surprised, but at the same time, when we got the phone call, it kind of took us a moment to digest that news. And we haven't even spoken about it, really. Glenn and I are not talking about it. I think we are just taking the night to let it marinate, and we will probably need to talk and figure that out tomorrow. In the meantime, I came back up to the studio to finish up a bit of work. And then I decided to paint my nails in this beautiful pink. It's one of my favorites. I think this is my second or third bottle of it. It is Essie, a splash of grenadine. I love it. So my nails are pink. And I am winding up a little mini while I'm waiting for some video clips to upload, and I'm getting a head start on some editing. It takes time to upload some of the footage, so I'm just sitting here and I decided to start winding up this mini because I think I'm going to cast on another sock. Who am I? I don't know. I've got everything in one of my favorite newer project bags. I think I have just a couple of these left in the shop. They are beautiful thimbles. And I set up this project bag when I went to Ireland in October with my sister with a beautiful sock set from Botanical Yarns. I picked up this set at Cakepalooza, where I got to walk through the Botanical Yarns booth, and it was absolutely stunning. It is the Hellebore Orientals Neon Nep sock set. Just look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And I've been watching the Botanical Yarns Vlogmas. I love seeing what Sophie is getting up to, and I just love having her keep me company throughout the day. And it inspired me to pull this sock set out because her yarn is gorgeous. And it's got all of these neon neps in there and a beautiful little stitch marker or progress keeper. And I'm just inspired. So I decided while I'm sitting here to start winding up the color that I'd like to do the cuff with. And then this will be the leg. This will be the heel. And then I think I might go back to the mustard for the toe. I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear. I think it's really pretty. I think it's just that kind of a day where I felt like casting something new on, so I might do that tonight. So that is what I'm doing for the rest of my evening. I'm going to catch up on some of my knitting because I haven't done any today. I did maybe 2 or 3 rows this morning on my Advent socks, but I just have been busy in the studio all day. I've also been really enjoying Vlogmases while I'm working and in the evenings. It's been what has been filling pockets of time for me right now, and I'm absolutely adoring them. So this is my Vlogmas viewing routine. Usually in the evenings when I am editing and uploading my Vlogmas, It's kind of the same time Christina from Chelsea Yarns is doing hers, and hers usually pops up before mine. And so while I'm waiting to hit publish, I start watching hers, and it is the most entertaining and fun Vlogmas to end my night with. It's just a real treat. So I always watch the Chelsea Yarns Vlogmas in the evening. One of the ones that I really love watching in the morning is the Camijo Knits podcast. That is a regular for me. When I wake up, I see it, and it's just part of my morning routine. Hawthorne Cottage Craft used to be part of my morning routine as well, but I've been noticing Kate's Vlogmases pop up in my afternoon. There's a time difference, so I guess she's posting in the evening, but I see it in the afternoon, and I cannot wait to watch her until the morning. So I usually watch hers whenever it pops up. It's kind of my little break in the afternoon. I also have been loving Emma's from Woolly Mammoth Fiber Company. I catch both of her Vlogmas on YouTube, and I'm on her Patreon, so I'm all about Emma right now. I've also found a couple of new to me Vlogmases, and I'm so excited about them. I've been devouring them. One of them I've already mentioned, which is Botanical Yarns. So I've really been enjoying those episodes whenever they pop up. I found a new one. I don't know if it was last night or this morning, but Christina mentioned that Nana has been really enjoying the Sprinkle Fibers Vlogmas. I did not know about them. So now I am subscribed to their regular YouTube channel, but I've been devouring their Vlogmas. It is so much fun to see what they are doing in California with all of that sunshine, and their home is so beautiful. I'm just devouring it. It's so much fun. I also shared a little bit of footage the other day of me watching Erin with an E, and I've been really enjoying her tea and Toastmas vlogs this month. They are so cozy and I just love them. I think there are probably a few more that I've been watching, but I can never remember them all at the same time. So whenever I'm watching something, I will try to share a little bit of footage. There are just so many good ones to fill your December with, and so I will share throughout the month. So I'm going to finish winding up this mini so I can cast this on tonight. I am going to go preheat the oven and put some mozzarella sticks in there and just have a super quiet night.